All right, so you have decided to go to United States and you probably want to get into some form of tech and management program. So there is two options you see, MIS and MEM. Which one should you choose? And I know this because you have been asking me in my DMs in the comment section and you're like, Yudi, please tell us which one should we go for. So I hope to clarify this in this video and help you make a wiser decision so that you can have a successful career in United States. Let's get started. For those of you who don't know, my name is Yudi. I was an international student just like you. On this channel, we talk about how to study in United States and build a successful career. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen and it's going to be more of a live class. Hopefully that gives you a feeling of a live class. So if you have any further questions, please let me know in the comment section so I can make a follow-up video on this. But here we go. Essentially, there is three kind of main pieces to this: MIS, MEM, and MIM. We'll get to MIM at the very end, but the meat of it is going to be between MIS versus MEM. And if you want all of this, I will put it in the link in the description. You can download it for completely free, no problem at all. Plus, I also send this all in my newsletter. If you are already not part of it, you should be part of it. And by the way, we also have some WhatsApp groups. So if you want, I'll put the link in the description. You can feel free to join for in spring or fall 2025. Okay, let's start with MIS. And again, MIS stands for Management Information System. There are several variations of the same course, just named differently in different university. Like UC Berkeley is calling MIMS. Then there's some another university calls it MS in Information System. So Masters of Science in Information System. MIS is also Masters of Science in Management Information System. Then there's also just Masters in Information System, MS in Information Technology Management, which is slightly nuanced. I think UT Dallas has ITM program. So all of them has a common theme, which is information and systems. And again, I'm going to explain this a little bit more in depth, and that's is what I do in all my videos. So hopefully you stick through the whole video. Now, on the other side is MEM. Now, MEM is engineering management, and the courses are similar to the MEM is management, science, and engineering. It's offered by Columbia. MOT, which is Management of Technology, and then MSTM, Masters in Science and Technology Management, which is offered by UIUC. So that's like two different, this one and this one right there, right? So what is the biggest difference? Biggest difference is that MIS is more technical in nature and engineering management is more business, strategy, leadership. Okay, I'll give you some examples which will help you like open your brain and like, okay, that's what this means. Let me kind of walk you through. So in general, MIS is more technical, MEM is more business management focus. Okay, now listen to me. I'm going to give you two examples. We're going to take a very simple approach. My company, we do car loans, right? We have data models, which is for customers. We have cars, we have lenders, we have APIs, etc. All of this is an information that we have, and we need, and there's systems built around this information, right? So if you have a Mercedes-Benz and you have $30,000 down payment and you need another $60,000, like based on that, we give you a loan rate and all of that, right? So you essentially, we have built a system based on information, and we need someone to manage this information systems that we have built to help us make a better business decision. Hopefully this makes sense, right? I need, if for example, from a customer standpoint, if you're coming to my website and you're not filling out the form, I need to be able to figure out why the heck did you not go through the entire loan process? Or even if you go through it and you did not buy the loan, why did you not buy the loan? So this is based on an information and systems. Our system is designed based on that. So that is MIS side. A lot of technical, it's very software oriented. Now let's talk about MEM side. Building the entire loan process itself, which is you coming to our website. Now we do a credit check. After that, we go and figure out which loan rate will be better for you and all of that. This whole process of developing the product is more of engineering management. There are engineers involved, product managers involved, business stakeholders are involved. We came up with this whole idea that this is something we can build, and building this whole thing, and we now need engineer managers, we need product managers, project managers to manage this whole operation. And that is where MEM comes in. I'm gonna still break it down to make it even more simpler for people who are not in tech industry at all. Okay, now let's think of this YouTube video. There's a reason you clicked on this video, okay? You saw the thumbnail, you saw the title, and you clicked on it. As soon as you clicked on it, YouTube generated a data and it provided that data to me. Now, depending on how long you're watching, YouTube is going to collect how many people are watching this. So YouTube shows the same thumbnail to 1,000 people. And out of 1,000 people, maybe like 100 people clicked on it. That means 10% is the click-through rate. 10% people click on it as soon as we show them the thumbnail and title. And the average view duration, like maybe 5 minutes people are watching this video. Now they are sending this data to me. As an MIS person, I need to make sense like, okay, for some reason, when this thumbnail and title are being showing and the average view duration is 10 minutes, which is amazing for YouTube video. But the click-through percentage, like only 3% people are clicking on it, which means 1,000 people are shown, only 30 people are clicking on it, right? For an example. So that means that Yudi, the video is good. Whoever is clicking on it, they are staying for a long time and they're watching it. But the problem is your thumbnail and title sucks, and that's why people are not clicking on it. So if you improve that, then by default, this video will work because there's no problem of average view duration. Similarly, opposite is also true. People are clicking on it, but as soon as they watch it, they drop after first 10 seconds or 30 seconds, which means average view duration is small, which means I am mismatching the expectation of a viewer that, hey, click on this, it's a clickbait. They clicked on it, and now I deceived them to click on something and they realize, oh, like this is not the video I was expecting, and they dropped out of it. Or in general, the video sucks. Hopefully that's not the case. But you see how as an MIS person, the whole information is available. YouTube has this information. It shows to me. I made a decision based on the data was provided to me. Similarly, let's go on the MEM side. Me making the video. So someone commented, hey Yudi, make a video on MIS versus MEM. Which one should we choose? That triggered a thought that, oh, that is an interesting topic. People probably have this question a lot. And I went and I did the research. Then I did the scripting of this. And then now I'm filming this video. Now we will edit the video. I'll work on the thumbnail. I'll work on the title, and the video will go live. I'll upload the video, and video is live. And now you're watching this video. Whole process. Someone as an MEM person is the one who's going to be managing this thing. So my point is, do you see the clear difference? One is using the information built by the systems to manage that and to make business decision. Another one is actually focusing on the process and the operations of building the entire end-to-end product, which is why it is engineering management. So engineers are already building some product and we need something. That is the key difference between two majors. I hope I tried my best to explain you the differences. Okay, now I also want to caveat out MIS. MIS, I know I said it's technical, but this is very coursework dependent, which means every university who has an MIS program has very, very weird, like University of Arizona has very management focused, but on the other end, ASU might have it's very technical focus. So it is not necessary. And then a lot of universities will have only 4 core courses and 6 other courses might be flexible. You get to choose whichever you want and however you want to design the course. So MIS degree is very coursework dependent and university dependent. So whichever you university choose. So you don't want to like just look at the name that MIS. You want to look into the coursework, like what the heck am I going to learn, and then make a decision if you should go for MIS or not. So I'll first cover MIS and then we'll go to MEM. And again, by the way, MEM made a detailed video on the MEM, so you should go and check it out if you haven't already. But MIS is ideally more technical in nature, which means you have to learn how the data works, how the information works, how the business are using that information, how the business are making decision, basically that is what it's technical. But because it is business focus, it is management in it, means you will be leadership focused, you will be talking to a lot of people, you will be talking to a lot of management stakeholders. That's why there's the 30% of management in it. Again, this percentage varies based on the coursework you decide. So this is good for who should be coming for this. This is good for ideally people who wants to come from non-tech to tech background, like someone who did civil engineering and electrical engineering or mechanical engineering. They are working as a QA or in a software engineer, and now they want to like pivot into tech. This is an excellent degree for them. Ideally, this is someone they can do, and then they can figure out whether they want to become a software engineer, whether they want to become a business analyst or a business analytics person, BI engineer, data engineer. This might be a good way to get into. On the flip side, same concept applies for engineering management, mechanical engineer, civil engineer, industrial engineer. You have been working in the core engineering field, but now you want to be a operations manager, you want to be a supply chain manager, you want to be a project manager, a project engineer. This is where engineering management comes into play. MIS is also for someone who comes from software industry, hardcore. They are a software developer, but now they want to get into tech management side of the things. When I say tech management, I really mean it is still technical in nature, but more into a little bit leadership focus. I don't mean product management, although you can get product management and project management through MIS degree, but it's still going to be tech focus, not necessarily any other industry. MEM on the flip side, if you are a software engineer, you want to become a project manager, product manager, growth and marketing. Again, if you are focused on product manager in MIS, you might be more like technical product manager, technical project manager, because again, the idea is that it's going to be more technical focus. And on this side, it's going to be growth and marketing and strategy focus, right? Core product manager, project manager, program manager, supply chain, etc. So that is a big difference. You can also get into business analyst as an engineering management. You can also be a business analyst. In this case, the business analyst is focused on the technical specification of a product or a client. On this side, it's going to be focused more on the functional side of the business. So there is a clear distinguish. This is more technical. This is not technical. This is focused on the tech and the software. This can be any industry, anything that requires engineering can be like, it can be aviation, it can be healthcare, it can be hospitals, cars, manufacturing, anything. Tech as well, like tech as well. Yeah. What are some of the career options and career tracks? So again, it is business analyst, system analyst, data roles, data analyst, data engineer, BI engineer, all of business intelligence engineer, and all of those. Okay. Another cool thing about MIS is that you can choose a specialization. So you can decide that you want to go into cyber security doing this, and you go into GRC, which is SOC and all of that. You can also go into data science track. You could choose a product management track and get into that. So again, MIS is more generally flexible, but it will be focused on tech, on the AI and software as well. But again, if you want to get into AI and software, like if you want to be an AI engineer, software engineer, just choose computer science. Like don't choose this or choose software engineering. Like I wouldn't choose MIS for that. So that is that. Work experience wise, it is going to be like someone from fresher to 2 to 3 years of experience. Please listen to me. Right now, market is extremely bad. So if you are thinking to come, you please, first of all, get my course. It is cheaper. So you understand you're not late in the game. I have seen people crying and struggling with this. I'm not trying to sell you something. It's again, I know it's going to sound like a sales pitch, but my point is get my course so that way you don't get into the trouble. But ideally, my real point was that right now market is extremely bad. So don't come as a fresher. It is going to be brutal. I've already made this video. Should you come with a work experience or not? Go watch that video. But ideally, if the market wasn't bad, then this could be anywhere from fresher to 2 to 3 years of experience. That is what I've seen. I recommend you to get 2 to 3 years of experience, especially if you want to get into more management side of things. MEM, on another hand, career roles will be project manager, product manager, program manager, supply chain manager, operations manager, and all of those roles, right? Ideal work experience is 3 to 4 years of work experience. I have seen people who have fresher and still getting the job. Right now, the market is brutal. I would not recommend that, especially for MEM. Definitely not recommend. So that is my thought process right now. Again, you can come and ask any questions you want. Link in the description. How much is going to cost you to study MIS or MEM? Good news is they're similar in nature. Like both is going to start anywhere from $40,000 to $45,000 to $80,000. And again, depends on the university you choose, program you choose, etc. Same for MEM. It is also going to be $45,000 to $80,000. If you go to Purdue, which is MEM, like known for MEM program, right? So if you go there, then the fees is going to be $45,000. If you go to like Duke and Dartmouth, that's going to be $80,000, which again, I'm confused why you would go there, but we will talk about that in a separate video. At this point, you're like, Yudi, $45,000 to $80,000. I come from lower middle class family. How the heck am I supposed to afford this? I don't have a property to show. I don't have a co-signer. Well, good news is we have MPOWER, who is also sponsor of this video. Thank you so much for sponsoring this. I love them because they believe in your future and they judge you based on your skills and your potential and the universities you are going to. Again, they do not require co-signer, collateral. So you don't have to have a property. You don't need someone else. And the best part is they believe in you and your future and they're making the bet on that. Another cool thing is they might have some discounts going on. So check the link for the latest update on that. Plus, it will take only 30 seconds or so to find out if you are eligible or not. And also the whole process is entirely online, digital, so it's going to be very quick. What I also truly love about it is they're not just focused on giving you the loan and that's about it. They have amazing path to success, which basically means that now that you have gotten the loan from them, they're going to take care of you throughout until you are successful, which includes various career boot camps, live career boot camp, 4 to 6 weeks, which I only teach. Like you will get to learn from me live with the career boot camp, and everything is completely free because they want you to be successful. So again, I love them. Check the link in the description if you're someone who's looking for a loan. Which one has more risk? So ideally, if you are someone who I don't know where my career is going to go. I would like to be product manager, but I would like to have backup options. Like MIS is probably your way. Risk is less because of the various path. And especially for someone who comes from technical background, you can go back and choose to do data analyst and business analyst, systems analyst, or project manager, product manager, right? MEM, on another hand, risk is more. You are someone who has clearly know that I don't want anything else. I want to become a product manager. That is why I'm here. Or I want to become a project manager or supply chain manager. And that is why I'm going to go for MEM. Risk is ideally more because there's not like a lot of backup option for you. You can't go back and say like, okay, I want to, nothing is working out. I want to go and become a data analyst. Like it's going to be extremely hard unless you take some database course. So that is my point. Like there's more backup options in this one compared to other one. Like for software engineers, you can go back and become a full stack engineer in MIS, but you cannot in this one because you are ideally stuck to that. Okay, so there it is. I will quickly talk about MIM, which is Masters in Information Management, which is kind of a combination of information systems and engineering management. So they've combined this. It's a mini version of an MBA. I would not recommend this degree personally. So less duration. It's typically small, like shorter in duration. It's like an MBA for a fresher. So people who don't have experience can go for this. Again, not a big fan of it. At least in this market right now, it is slightly more expensive and also possibly not STEM degree. So this depends on the university that you're going to. I'll make a separate video on MIM if you're interested in it, but I hope this provides you, again, this one is like in the middle, which is a combination of MIS and combination of MEM. That's why it's there. But I hope that this whole thing makes sense. Hopefully now you can make a better decision whether to go for MIS or MEM. If you have any further question on this topic, please let me know in the comment section. And also make sure to check out my course. A link is in the description. You will see me and you'll get access to me on WhatsApp. We'll talk and you will build a good community. You will get to talk to seniors and alumni and all of that. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, keep smiling and keep hustling. You gotta hustle every single day. By the way, if you watch this video, you definitely want to watch this one. I'll see you guys in the next one.